Hey, what's up guys, Mace here, and welcome back to Mason Plays Minecraft. And in today's episode, recording an extra long episode here for the weekend, I'm going to be exploring the 8th nether portal area for most of this video. And then for the final part of this video, I'm going to go over to the Pale Garden, and I'm going to see if I can get a creaking to spawn in and whack it a few times and see how it works and everything. And I can probably even try to get a thumbnail of that too. Which would be really cool. So, I want to go far away from my house. Farther away from where I was from. And I think going west would be the best. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go west. Yeah, because I'm moving farther away from my house. And I think this will be really okay. Cool. So yeah, let's just go. I don't really know what I'm going to talk about, but yeah, that's the thing is, whenever I make these videos, I'm either really talkative and I'm talking about something really interesting or whatever, or I'm not talking at all. And I know that, you know, it's hard to multitasking isn't even a thing. A human being cannot physically multitask. However, something that I have noticed is, I mean, I'm basically simultaneously switching tasks really rapidly. But for this, it's really not that hard to do multiple things. This probably won't go very far, but I might as well take a quick peek and see what's up. Thank you. Might as well pull that out just in case. Now let me just grab. There we go. Yeah, this probably doesn't go anywhere, unless this is my. Unless is this my? No, this isn't my. No, this can't be. Never mind. I was gonna say, oh, this is probably my cave, but probably not. It can't be anyway. I think it connects to my cave. Maybe. Probably not through there. Maybe through here. Nope, that's a dead end. Okay, cool. Just wanted to be sure. But I've noticed in these videos, whenever I'm trying to do something, I always like to talk over what I'm doing, like provide commentary. I did get a comment from somebody in one of my older videos. I forget which one it was. Talking about, ooh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I need. Good, now we can get rid of that shit. Good. Alright, let's, I hear you. Oh, get out of my way. Idiot. The hell is wrong with you? Chew. I sound like Steve Harvey. But I've noticed, and this is something that you'll see this all the time, because I got a comment from one of my old videos saying that unlike other, oh shit, nope, okay, never mind. The comment that I got was about how apparently I make an effort to talk in my videos. Oh, hi. Ouch. Is that it? That was very dungeony, but apparently not. What time is it outside? It's probably getting dark out. And we're still going west. Yeah, let's go. But the comment that was said to me was that this person likes me because I actually talk in my videos, unlike other YouTubers that sometimes just go quiet for. This must be new YouTubers that just go quiet in their videos, or they have like 8 minutes of no talking. And I mean, yeah, I definitely do whatever I can to make an effort to at least have some words, so it's not just complete silence. Because I prefer. I've been always big with commentary in videos, and I do make an effort to talk in my videos, but sometimes it just doesn't work. Another problem as well with my videos is I tend to get distracted really easily. So at one point, I'm talking about something random, and then all of a sudden I've just completely lost my train of thought, and I completely forgot what I was talking about, which is really annoying. Which I get annoyed by that too, but oh man, do I really have to? Oh, what the hell? What am I gonna do here? I don't think I can make that. Now let's go over here. But yeah, I try to make an effort to talk in my videos, and I do get distracted quite easily. But I am also kind of a big believer as well that if I forgot the conversation, it wasn't that, or the topic, it wasn't that important. It was more just to fill in the silence, which is the same thing with the music as well that I add in these videos. If I ever go silent, sometimes I'll have music playing in the background, but I don't add music in my other videos. I don't add any like stock music, like Kevin MacLeod music or whatever. I don't add any of that. I just add in the only music I put in my videos, in my recent videos, is Minecraft music. Oh boy. And really, I do that to kind of add this immersion to my Minecraft videos, because basically, well, I do that because I knew for a fact that I was going to oh damn. Because I knew for a fact that I was going to stop talking at some point in my videos, and it was just going to be completely silent. And the music not only adds an immersion, but it also fills in the silence too. It's just some weird choices that I've made with my channel over the past couple of years. It was actually a choice I made when I took a long break from YouTube, because I wasn't satisfied with the way my videos were coming out, because my computer was garbage at the time. This was I think it was like episode 16 is when I came back and I added music to my video, to that video. It was just the song Minecraft. It was only one song in the video, spread out almost a minute apart, and I was just, oh damn, that's no good. And all it was just yeesh. New chunks are coming in. I can tell because it's really starting to lag out my game. It's starting to lag out the recording too. But when I first started adding, oh no, I'm not going anywhere near there, because I'm gonna get jump scared. When I added the music in, how do I put this? Oh, there's a shipwreck. I'm going towards that. When I put the music in, it was just one song. It was Minecraft, the Minecraft theme, which is what you hear in the beginning of all my Minecraft, all my Mason Plays Minecraft videos. I did that, but the problem is, ooh, hello. Ah, how nice. All right, let me just do this. There we go, and put these in here. Perfect. And a bone as well. Sure, why not? And Go away. All right. But it was loud because it was at 25%, which I thought was a little ridiculous. But then I rectified that by putting like the loudest parts at 5%, and then adding some more songs as well, which I am still trying to find more songs. But mostly what I've been using was just C418 songs. I haven't used I haven't made an effort to use any of Lana Rain songs or Aaron, whatever his name is. I haven't made an effort to use those songs, although I don't know what their stance on copyright is. I don't know how open they are to people using their music. I mean, the music is in the background of Minecraft videos, so technically it's fine. I guess if I were to use them in another context, it wouldn't be as good. They wouldn't exactly be very forgiving for that. Now, where am I? Okay, pretty far away. These are either new chunks. Well, they have to be new chunks because there's no way they'd be old chunks because the portal has never been here before. But I would love to go farther and farther and farther. But yeah, I look back at some of my videos, and really when I started noticing that I wasn't talking a lot in my videos is when I became more of my true relaxed self, true soft-spoken relaxed self like this. And I wasn't screaming all the time, because when I was screaming all the time, I was kind of filling the silence anyway by just constantly shouting everything. And if I couldn't find words to say, I would just go ah like that, and it would just be really stupid. I don't regret those videos. I just don't like watching them because some of my reactions are just really hard to watch. And it didn't help with the fact that sometimes my microphone would be set way too loud. Now I have it set loud for a different reason, just because I want to make my YouTube videos louder, but not too loud. One of the big problems with my microphone always used to be behind. Ooh, what is that? My microphone used to be behind my computer, so when I had it set on, originally it was set on stereo mode. I'm just gonna jump. I can survive if I can even jump. Damn it. What was I saying? My microphone was behind. When I put it on, I had it on stereo mode before I put it on cardioid or whatever that. However you pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce words. Words are too complicated to pronounce. Ooh, this looks nice. Oh no. Ah, oops. Gotcha. Oh, she dropped a potion. Nice. What'd she drop? She dropped a potion of instant health. Not bad. That'd be really nice to drink up. Okay, how do I do this? Okay. But that's something. Well, there's another thing as well, is I tend to go quiet when I'm easy. I tend to go quiet when I'm concentrating on something, but then I usually just pick up a conversation right where it left off, or what am I trying to say here? I usually pick up a conversation where I left off, or or I just start a new topic, or just talk about what because normally I don't talk about topics because I just don't have a good, I'll get back to that. But whenever I'm fighting a mob, for example, you'll notice that I don't That was not what I wanted to do. I don't talk. I stay silent. There's no way I was going to critical you from there. And that's only because I'm just trying to concentrate on doing something, right? Because again, I can't multitasking doesn't exist. All right, it's impossible to multitask because, well, it's impossible to multitask and do a good job. All right, if I'm trying to do multiple things at once, if I'm trying to build and fight, I can't build and fight in this game at the same time, because otherwise I'm going to get severely injured and possibly die, or the build is going to be halted or not what I wanted it to be. And the reason why is because I can't. Humans can't do two things at once. We're hardwired to do one thing at a time. If you say you can multitask, you're lying. You're simultaneously switching tasks, and even switching tasks rapidly, which is what people claim that they're multitasking, is actually impossible. Or no, hold on. Let me rephrase that. When people say they're simultaneously switching tasks, you're still not going to do a good job of whatever task you're doing is still not going to come out good. In fact, like people who drive and people who are text on their phone or what am I trying to say here? People who text on their phone, people who talk on the phone, or even just drinking coffee as well. You're not doing a good job by trying to multitask. You're just simultaneously switching tasks rapidly, and that can really get you in trouble because your driving capabilities will be severely reduced. You might not perceive it like that, but when you almost hit somebody with your car, the person who almost got hit is going to perceive you as a shitty driver. So, yeah. Now, I was on to another topic. I completely forget. I don't even know where I came from. I've completely forgotten that topic. Fuck. Oh, come on. I just had it. Don't do this to me. Oh, I don't want to stop the recording. It should come back to me, though. I was talking about... I tend to get quiet whenever I'm concentrating on something. But I don't have many topics. I don't have many topics to talk about. That's what I was getting on. That's what I was talking about. Okay. Sleeping here is probably a really stupid idea. I've got netherite armor. I can survive. How fucking far does this go down? Goes pretty far down. Alright. But I don't normally talk about... I think this is my topic that I was getting onto, was I don't normally talk about certain things. Like, I don't normally focus on a topic, either a story of my life or whatever, because, first of all, I don't feel that any of my life stories are interesting enough. And some of the more interesting ones I feel might be a little too personal to be shared comfortably. Like, I'm not super comfortable sharing something, or if they're about somebody else, then I have to edit them enough to kind of take the other person out, because I don't like talking about other people unless I prefer not talking about some other person without their explicit consent. Because I might end up, if I flub my words in any way, even by accident. Well, flub is an accident. If I were to flub my words, or I were to yell out something by accident, it might make that person look bad, and then I have to figure out exactly what I was talking about. And where the fuck am I? Oh. Huh. Okay, cool. But if I flub my words in any way, then it might make the other person look bad. Then I have to go back and reiterate what I just said. Or, you know, go in and cut things out as well. And then that's a whole other story about editing, but that's not what this is about. So it's just certain things I don't talk about. Obviously, I'm not really interested in talking about my personal life. And, you know, many of you are the same way. Your personal life is really your business. If you can find a story, like what I was talking about when I was building those mini bases, I was talking about this girl that I knew in grade 2 at, I don't think I mentioned the school. I think I can. I mean, I can easily, I didn't mention her name, right? I didn't even mention, like, what her name starts with. I didn't mention her first or last name, who she was, or anything like that. All I said was she was in New Glasgow, like I was. But I think if I say the school name, it's probably not gonna do anything. Just because, oh, fuck off, come on. Because if you don't have her name, there's a bunch of people in New Glasgow. It's like 18, I think it's like 18,000 people. I could be wrong. So, yeah, damn it, do I seriously have to grab fucking dripstone? I don't want to grab dripstone. Oh, fine. Oh, you little bitch, go away. That is not what I wanted to. Holy shit, you're pissing me off here. You're really pissing me off. But the school that I went to, in case anyone wants to know, I can say I went to A.G. Bailey Memorial School in New Glasgow, Nova Scotia, and then I moved away in 2011 when I was in grade 2, summer of 2011. And this girl and me, if you remember the story, go away, you. It was just this really stupid thing that we had. It wasn't even anything, like I said, it wasn't anything bad. There was nothing bad going on. It was just some stupid thing that, like I said, it was my idea, because I'm the only one who really comes up with these stupid bad ideas, where we were like, oh, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend. She's like, okay. If you guys remember that story that I told you. Oh, that goes down into a puddle of water. Oh, damn. Do I seriously have to fucking grab this shit too? This probably doesn't even go anywhere. Oh, this is not a puddle, it's a stream. Never mind. But yeah, I told you guys in that video, I was just writing her these stupid love. They weren't even love letters, they were just love cards, and they were just, they said, I love you, girl, and other stupid stuff. It was just, again, childhood nonsense, just stupid stuff. And I guess that's what makes childhood fun, I guess, you know? Hey, buddy. Oh, shit, if I open this up, then you can actually get me. Oh, damn, okay, you actually hit me. I was pretty far away, boy. You shouldn't have been able to hit me. Whatever. Where the hell am I at? But yeah, that was that story that I told you about. But the only reason why I told you that story was because I've been looking through my old yearbook, and it brought me back these memories, and that was really that's really the only reason I told you that story. I honestly never really would have told anybody that, because, well, first of all, it's stupid. Nobody cares about it, so why would I tell you about something you don't care about? But I guess people, when they get an interest in somebody, they do like hearing stories from their past and childhood stuff and whatever. And that's fine, you know, as long as you know, you respect boundaries and you don't ask anybody like, oh, can you tell us some personal, private stories or whatever. Which I do whatever I can to avoid telling those stories on my channel. I don't know how clear I've made that before, but I'm making it clear now that I am not telling private, personal stories on this channel. Not without finding a way to kind of clean them up a little bit so they don't seem as personal. And even then, it's still a big question, should I tell this story? And it's probably going to be a no. But... Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm at the end of this cave here. And we're about 27 minutes in now. Well, whatever you guys are at when I edit this. Probably not a whole lot of editing because I don't cut out dialogue unless I absolutely have to. And this is not worth cutting out. Oh, right, this. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna call it quits on this cave because fuck this cave. I want to go a little bit further, and then I'm just gonna head back, and then I'll talk about more things about my channel and whatever. Plus, another thing I want to talk about, and I don't like talking about this, but should I? I don't know. I don't really like talking about this kind of stuff. Well, I don't really care too much about this kind of stuff either. I'm not doing this for a job. I'll tell you that right now. This is just a hobby. It's a fun hobby. I really like doing it. I like playing games and making YouTube videos. In fact, that's one of the things that actually gets me up in the morning is wanting to make a YouTube video or even edit and upload a YouTube video that I may have pre-recorded. Well, that's the end of that. We're almost at 300 subscribers, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. I know to the sound of... Great, another cave. Great. I know I'm a very monotone person. It sounds like I'm not super appreciative of everything. This probably isn't even that much of a cave. Hey, easy, buddy. But, you know, my videos don't get a whole lot of views, and that's fine. I don't really care too much about that, but I see my subscriber count is going up, and I can't thank you guys enough for subscribing to me and actually, you know, potentially keeping an interest in me. You know, I mean, there's a little bit of, I call it self-deprecation, but in reality, I'm a little hard on myself. I do have pretty high expectations of myself. I'm sure we all do. I'm sure we all have some pretty high expectations of ourselves, and we want the best for ourselves. I mean, you know the saying, we are our own worst critic. Oops. Oh shit, are you serious? I made too many torches. Let me just put these in here for now. Can I put these down somewhere that won't get in the way? You know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna put them wherever I want, because fuck it. I don't care. Yippee. Okay. It's getting dark out. I should probably sleep in here, shouldn't I? Why not? Let's do that. But, you know, it seems like I am gaining a bit of a following on this channel, and people are tuning in and waiting for an upload and whatever, and I really do appreciate that. I really do, because, you know, I first started this channel back in 2020. It was in the middle of the pandemic. I've told you guys this before many times, and, you know, I didn't know what I wanted to do. The only reason why I started this channel was because I was really I was really bored. Even my introverted ass was really bored sitting at home. I'm not, to be honest, I'm not even sure I would have created this. Well, no, I would have created this channel eventually. Okay, I thought you were a goat. And you're just a pathetic bunny. Oh, shit. Well, that didn't do me any good. Although... Hey, Mr. Blowy. I mean, Mr. Blow Up, or whatever your name is. Creeper. Creepy bitch. I don't know. I might as well explore these caves while I'm here. And I'll continue talking, and I'll finish this topic, and then I'll end this video here, but I'll keep the recording going, like the part 1, part 2 thing that I've told you guys about. Excuse me. It's incredibly rude of you to do that. That is very, very rude. That's also rude. Well, because you're hurting me, I'm going to retaliate. See? But honestly, I don't even know if I would have started this channel if it hadn't been for COVID. I did always have... I mean, I've done YouTube before, which I did find 2 of those old videos that I lost, because I did lose my videos by deleting them, and I never had them saved. I just deleted them from my phone when I started doing vlogging videos way back when. I was back in Charlottetown at this time. Should I tell you guys that history? Hold on, I need to write... I might as well write this topic down. Okay, I have a topic written down that I can tell you guys in the next part. But I found those old archive videos of my old vlogging channel that I did. And but yeah, I had YouTube channels before, so when I first started YouTube, it wasn't that I wasn't confident or anything. I was pretty okay with being in front of a camera and talking in front of a camera. I've done this before, so I wasn't too concerned about that. I also didn't tell... Well, no, I did on my Instagram. I did tell people on my Instagram that I did start a channel, but these are all the new people from New Brunswick, not the Islander folks. So I was kind of trying something... Well, no, actually, the Islander folks were my friends. I never made friends with anybody, or at least not on social media. I never made any friends with anybody on social media here in New Brunswick. Hey, buddy. That... I didn't mean to kill... Okay, cool, whatever. Nope, hold on. Give me a second here while I figure out my shit. Oh, hi. Go away, thank you. Okay, I'll wait. Just, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I go quiet because I'm trying to concentrate, and also because this game has a lot of audio and I can't hear if there's anything coming down towards me or whatever. I have my audio on maximum for everything except for voice and speech because I don't use that shit. But yeah, I've been comfortable before in front of a camera. I was never really camera shy in that sense. I don't like having a camera shoved in my face, you know, just, you know, out of nowhere. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I can't pick this shit up. I'll eat that first. There we go. Beautiful. And I'll eat this next. This is a big cave. Alright, let's just... I'll finish this topic and then we'll move to the next episode, or next part. But I have had YouTube channels before, as I'm trying to fucking say, and I wasn't too uncomfortable with that. It's just... Yeah, I think I'm done with this topic. I don't even know where it went. I got distracted. Damn it. No, whatever. I'm at this point I was probably just... well, it kind of goes into the next topic, so... Anyway, let's... Oh, damn. Oh, fuck off you. Fuck off you. Fuck off you. How far does this go? I don't know. Okay. All right, let's just continue exploring the rest of this cave.